Did they tell you only turn it on when you talk and all that?
Yeah, and then go to. Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the happy hour. Big thanks to our partner Chessa for organizing it. Before we start our Q&A with Julie and the expert at happy hours, John, we're gonna do a quick giveaway. These are my last 2 Lego sets. So yeah, let's see who will get them home. Okay, look at the last 3 digits of your tickets. 208. 208. Come on. Congratulations. Okay, Carrie, maybe you can give this to the gentleman. Okay, and the last one, a Star Wars one. 198. 19. Woohoo! Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, congratulations. Oops. Can you wave at the camera over there? Oh. Okay, let's get started, Julie and John.
Hi, everybody. Are you happy? Are you houring it? Okay, so I have my colleague here, John Prather, who is my support guru. At least in my time zone, we have support 24/7. But John and I are gonna. This is kind of, you guys have heard of Regis and Kelly, and you've heard of Kelly and Ryan, and this is the Julie and John Happy Hour Q&A. So I just want to talk a little bit about what we're doing with Happy Hour. And John's going to talk about that because we do have them weekly and we are changing the format. And if you guys have any questions, we'll answer a few live here. And then when people start, emptying the bar, then we'll stop, okay? So John, can you tell everybody a little bit about the format of our weekly happy hours, which are virtual?
Sure thing, Julie. I started the happy hours several months ago after running onboarding webinars for new users and administrators. And I realized that people had lots of questions and we didn't really have a casual way for them to reach out and ask us. So we decided to start a happy hour every week. It was Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central Time, where people could pop in, have an adult beverage of their choice. I hope everybody is partaking, and ask any question they wanted. So we started doing that every Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time, but it's gotten popular, so we are adding a second time for the folks in EMEA. It'll probably be about my lunchtime, and as I told Rich, this was my idea so that I could drink at work. But anyways, we'll be talking about it in the LucidLink Slack community. It's LucidLink-community.slack.com. and you'll be able to choose the time and day that you'd prefer us to have happy hour. And we're going to be doing it every week, both in EMEA time zone and in the US time zones. And you can just pop in and ask any technical question or any question at all that you'd like.
Okay, so time for a commercial break. I would like to thank our partner Chessa again for sponsoring this happy hour. Back from commercial break. John, you have 3 rules for the happy hour. We're going to keep this short because I know you guys are all having fun. What are the 3 rules of the LucidLink happy hour?
So the first rule is very appropriate for Las Vegas, and that is that whatever we talk about in happy hour stays in happy hour. And the reason is people ask questions about their own problems or challenges in their own companies, and you know, we don't sign NDAs. This is casual, but that's the first rule. The second rule is there are no dumb questions. You can ask anything you like. Oftentimes they're difficult questions. If I can't answer them, I will get an answer for you. But that's the second rule. And the third rule is I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to help you solve problems. So I'm not going to talk about pricing. I'm not going to tell you all the reasons you should use LucidLink. If you're part of a LucidLink happy hour, you should probably already know why you should be on LucidLink. So those are the 3 rules.
So the other thing I want to do is give a shout out. LucidLink, the feedback we get from our customers is we have amazing support. If you have a problem, we do what it takes to get you a solution to that problem. In addition to our fabulous support team, we've got a great team in customer success. So we're there to make you guys succeed, ask any questions. We have a whole team across the country and in EMEA. So if you need anything, come to us and we'll put you in touch with the customer success team. Okay, first of all, I have some planned questions because, you know, oh, where's my phone? I read this on Twitter. Serious. So I'm just going to ask John a couple questions and we're ready to take questions from the audience. John, question from Twitter handle wanna go big. How big should I make my cache in LucidLink?
So that's a interesting question. By default, it's 5 gigabytes, and that works fine for most scenarios. If you go with the defaults with LucidLink, that's going to work for most people in most situations. That said, if you have really bad internet, or if you're working in media and entertainment, which I assume everybody here is, you're working with very large data sets, very large files. Bigger is better. Bigger is always better, no matter what they tell you. Basically, if we can store it in the cache, we don't have to go over the internet to get it, so it'll perform even better. And that's why the cache exists. It's not usually by default, it's 5 gigabytes, not very big, but we support up to 10 terabytes. And you might want to do that if you happen to be going out on a houseboat that has 10 meg connection and you're working with very heavyweight media. So,
well, that's the kind of remote workflow I want out on the houseboat. Is that okay, Peter, George, Adam?
I actually had somebody ask me that earlier. They had a new guy on their team that actually lived on a boat and didn't get good internet. So I told him, make a really big cache and learn about our pinning feature where you can pin content to the cache so you don't have to rely just on your internet connection.
Speaking of houseboats and Adobe, I'm going to segue here. We work with Adobe in all parts of the globe, and we work with one of the strategic development directors, John Barry, who is in Australia. And guess what? John Barry lives on a houseboat and uses LucidLink. So there's a data point for you. So for all you guys that have editors, and I know this is a big question for you, but what happens when I have too many editors in a file space, John?
How many is too many? Is that like 1,000? 2,000?
But you're saying I can have thousands of editors in the same file space?
So LucidLink is based on object storage providers, and most of the hyperscale tier one object storage providers are meant to scale to petabytes of storage, literally millions of users, all accessing the same data sets in those object storage. So there's no real practical limitation to how big a file space can be, how many users you have, even what they're doing.
Okay, so bring it on. So I know that the crowd's kind of thinning out here because there's lots of things going on, but Leda has a question.
Not me, but someone on the live stream has a question.
Someone on the live stream. Oh, let's hear from you.
So what is the, let me read it, sorry. What is the best file space for a video editing team of 20?
Okay, I'm not quite sure exactly what they're asking in that, but we are backed by object storage. We're not, we're relatively agnostic. You can use any object storage provider out there. Again, I'm not selling. I would recommend any performance workflows that you need, you stick with a tier one provider. That would be Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM. And, the little bit of me that's a salesperson from the past would say, we have a really good deal with IBM. So if you get the bundled storage, it's easy to set up, it's easy to work. And IBM's a high performance storage provider that will work for video editing and any high performance workflows, but bring whichever one you want. There's lots of other good providers. Wasabi over here, we provide them, and they're a very good storage provider. And the thing you'll see about object storage providers is you're never going to lose data. You're very, very unlikely to lose data in an object storage provider because of the way they store the data and the redundancies. So it's really a matter of scale and getting it near you.
And I want to add, with our IBM storage bundle offers an egress rate that is 2/3 the rack rate of, say, an AWS because of our partnership with IBM. So if you don't want to do any technical lift and set up an S3 bucket, just bundle it. Just come to our bundle, all-in-one solution with LucidLink. Do you have another question, Leda? Do we have any questions from the audience? Do you guys want another drink? Do you want to belly up to the bar?
Yeah, I think they want to.
Please do. And come back and see us tomorrow, the last day of NAB. We'll be here and kicking and be showing plenty of demos. So thank you all for coming to Happy Hour.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers to NAB, back in person, seeing other people, not through the little Zoom screens like in my happy hours. Thank you.